National Football League.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp and the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. In motion, it's Robinson. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain of 6. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll manage only a couple. That's Martin Mafu getting in there to make a stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Giants sending out their punter. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mike, isn't there just something different about Week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw is Prescott. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Prescott. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And in motion is Brown. Now faking the give. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Tracy.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Third and 7. He'll look to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. They'll run. This is Jalen Wallace. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Yeah! There we go.
Prescott now. He'll get this off to Jensen. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Run right up the gut with Genty. He's trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dak to throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Prescott trying to get his guys to the line.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught. Outside, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Kill.
A run. Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Javon Holland on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Second down, Prescott.
And 4 at the 29-yard line.
He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Cowboys.
But if think these guys are ready for week one to get started? I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in, but they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. The Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Giants offense going to take over just before the half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And so it begins. Week 1 of the...
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Yeah! There we go.
A quick throw going to be caught by Pickens. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 26.
They'll run the toss to Genty. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yeah,
Dak to throw. This one is caught by Turpin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
yeah.
To throw is Dak. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah. 26.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. The Giants offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
We've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the the 15-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 31 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They're down and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Man in motion is Brown. A carry here for Tracy. And the Giants have got a first and goal. He is out of bounds at the 4.
It's been a really impressive drive up into this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last third down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up first and goal.
Shut up! 70 Lions!
Tracy. And he's going to go tackle. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. York, good on the extra point. And the Giants get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Yeah! Here we go! Line in!
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, Cowboys.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, it's down. That's caught by Tesla. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards. And
Now Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. His throw, left side, towards a slaw. He's got it. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 4.
A carry here for Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now, Prescott. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. This is Gilliam. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work into the flag. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in hand.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another Giants first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll take off again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock is stopped with 34 seconds to go in this one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. He'll run. And nice spin move there. Nearly got him free, but he'll wind up only with a gain of about 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. They try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Giants 14.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Play fake. Prescott. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. on to a knee, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X